Welcome to Salt Lake City, Utah for live coverage of the 2011 BURRDA Sport USA Team Handball Club National Championships. We're at the Salt Palace Convention Center in downtown Salt Lake City, and the first of two matches we're going to bring you today is an exciting women's final between Chicago Inter and the New York City Team Handball Club.
Your line, the dotted line.
That dotted line is where all free throws come. There's a big shot in the first goal of the game by Kathy Darling. Not a surprise. She's their leading scorer with 31 goals in the tournament, now make it 32. See players sent off for 2 minutes. Darling with a shot and a big save by Milokovic. Julia Ullman, who's checked in, took that free throw. Forcing her way in and scoring is Monika Zielinska. That's her first. It's 4-3 New York. Back to Darling. Looking for an opening. Puts it in the corner. Third of the day. We're tied at 4. Here's Marlene Sturck on the break. Sturck sheds a defender and scores. She would not be denied.
No, I think she was going full head of steam. And
Schmidt, there's some of that power that we talked about earlier, that she is tough to stop, but only her second. Things up a little bit. Georgia Mercarian Matai, a Romanian player, is in specifically for this throw from Schmidt, and Schmidt pays her no mind.
Yeah, it's a strategy to try to give a different look, a different size goalie.
Darling dumps it into the pivot, and Kunakite scores her third of the match. And now the steal made at the other end by Jeanson, and here comes Chicago on the break. Tavi Hardison scores. We're tied at 11. 24-10 to play in the half. Muscling her way in and scoring is Gabrielle Stillwell. That's her first of the match. 13, New York 11. 21-40 left as Schmidt answers at the other end with her fourth. Kunakite tried to make a steal, to bounce it onto right wing, and there you see that one floated in, and again the save made by Jackie Messel off the floater by Miknovich.
Now that float is a very difficult shot to score on. When you do it, you have to make sure the goalie comes all the way out, and yeah, it's a very difficult shot. It was a nice attempt, but that was a great save for Jackie Messel.
Now Kathy Darling. Kunakite in the post, stolen away by Schmidt. 3-on-1 break. Schmidt is determined and scores.
I think I knew when she got the steal from the other side, she wasn't going to pass it.
Yeah, the rest of you, just watch. Get an angle on right wing. Schmidt, going underground for that one.
The key for New York is to utilize the restarts because they're going to have
what we expect out of a championship final. We are tied at 14 with just over 17 minutes to play. Both teams expecting no quarter and giving none. 7.5 minutes to play. Tied at 15 and now untied.
That was a great shot. I think everybody was looking for Schmidt.
Set piece. Kunakite scores and ties it up. Her 7th goal of the match. Some padding here if they can get the lead. Darling. Oh, that one took a circuitous route to get there, but her first goal of the second half gives Chicago the lead at 17-16, and we've got a defensive player's hand on the way in, hit the floor, and then bounced up and in. Annika Schmidt, not to be denied at the other end. Her 8th goal of the match. We're tied again at 17 with 5:45 to play. Just check back in when her penalty expires. Stillwell gives Chicago the lead with her 2nd goal of the match.
And that's what happens when you're
Chicago with the lead, 18-17, and the ball. And just over 4 minutes to play, and Kunakite gets her 8th goal of the match. A little quiet, and she allows herself a little send off, and we're going to have a 7-meter throw. Annika Schmidt for the tie. Yes! Gotta be very careful with the ball. Dished off onto left wing. And Gabriella Stillwell picks a great time for her 3rd goal of the match. All right, here we go. Here's the situation. 9 seconds to go. Women's gold medal match. New York trails it 20-19. They are in red with the ball. The last couple seconds are going to tick off, and the steal by Gabriella Stillwell ends it. The ball bounces at the other end into the goal, but no matter. Chicago, for the 3rd time in 4 years, has gutted out a gold medal at the 2011 BURRDA Sport USA Team Handball Club National Championships. And if you think it gets old, just look at this seed. It never gets old.
I don't think winning ever gets old, and Chicago did